Yeah, there've been a few. Probably the most reported on was when I tried to do a swim on Mount Everest. So I was trying to do a swim in a glacial lake on Everest, to highlight just how the glaciers are melting. And these glaciers, they provide a constant water supply to India, China, Bangladesh, Pakistan, some of the most important countries. They're absolutely essential, but they're melting away.
How
Uh,
far up, Lewis? How far up Everest is this glacier?
we're at 5.5 kilometers above sea level, which is so difficult to breathe up there. And so I had done all the training in South America, high up in the Andes, in a very, very inhospitable place. Anyway, I went up onto Everest and a similar height where I had been training in the Andes, and I dived into the water and, well, I nearly drowned. I just couldn't breathe. I was gasping for air. And it just all happened so very, very quickly. I just couldn't hold myself on the surface. My legs were dragging. I couldn't turn my arms. I was very lucky because I was near the edge. The leader of the expedition, he grabbed me, he pulled me out the water, and he said, "We're taking off this mountain right now."
So even in that scenario, you still wasn't waving the white flag and recognizing the danger and giving up. It took for one of your team to fish you out the water on the challenge.
Well, I did realize we were in a lot of trouble. I
Right.
had done a test swim 3 days beforehand, which was 300 meters below. And at that altitude, everything was fine. I could swim absolutely comfortable, go up just another 300 meters, and that was the difference. I just couldn't breathe. As I say, I was gasping for air. Anyway, what's the lead of this expedition? He used to be a general in the British Army. He said, "You've got to change, Lewis." He said, "You change or you will drown." And he said, "So instead of swimming crawl, I want you to swim breaststroke so you can breathe." We're 5.5 kilometers above sea level. It's so difficult to breathe up there. He says, "I want you to be breathing." But he said, "The most important thing is I want you to be swimming as slowly as you can." He said, "I need you to preserve your oxygen." And normally what I do is I swim as quickly as I can to be able to get through the swim, to be able to get out the water. He said, "No, no, no, no. You can handle this cold. I need you to swim as slowly as you can." And then lastly, never forget this. He points up to Mount Everest and he says, "You cannot bully this mountain. You change or you drown."